So, welcome to Japan.
Thank you. Arigato.
And it's been quite a long time since you have been in Japan, right? So last time you were here, it was 2017.
For the
Yeah, so
anniversary.
it's been 6 years.
Yes.
So,
Too long.
yes. So really appreciate you guys are coming this time. So, and thank you for having time for us to interview. And so let me ask some questions. So first, so can you tell us how?
It was actually nice because we were forced to take some time off. We all live in different places, so we couldn't really get together as a band and do band stuff and write songs and go on tour. So it was nice because we do it all the time to have that break. Obviously, you know, the first 6 months was nice, and then it was like, okay, I'm ready to go back.
Right.
So what I mean by that is that after being separated for so long, it really gave us a new appreciation for being on tour, doing what we do. So I thought the pandemic, even though it was not great, it was actually a very positive thing for the band, and it was very positive for me. I think it allowed me to take some time to reflect and appreciate doing this for a living.
All right, thank you. So how about you, Jack?
We were just home. It was tough because my son didn't go to school, so we were, he was home every day, so we had to do schooling together and kind of fun activities. So we would go hiking and bike and golfing and tennis and everything. So just to keep him busy, so we kind of forgot that we were in a band. I think, well, at least for me, like I wasn't Chuck from Simple Plan anymore. I was just at home, and it was interesting dealing with that. Kind of putting your sense of who you are, but it was different, all of a sudden.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we were excited we had a new record, so it was weird to not be able to release it. We had new music, new songs, and we wanted to put them out, but it wasn't the right time, so it was a bit strange. But it worked out, and now we're so happy to be back on tour.
Right, thank you. So Zepp, how this pandemic affects on your creation or making music or making sound?
Well, actually, like Chen just said, like it was crazy because the album was finished right before the pandemic. So
Right.
2020, right when we were supposed to come and do PUNKSPRING here in 2020, we had finished mixing and recording all the album and all that. So we were sitting on this thing that we loved, that we were very excited for our fans to hear, but it wasn't the right time to release it. So we were actually kind of just like waiting to see, okay, is this thing over? Should we go on tour now? No, we can't. All right, let's wait. So we just kind of made a plan as things started opening up again. It's like, okay, I think we could go back on tour in the fall. So let's put out Antidote, and then we started releasing some songs towards the end of 2021, was it? Yes, that's it. Yeah, correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Jeff?
I was going crazy with the teenagers at home, homeschooling. I was like, out of here as quickly as possible. I moved into a new place, just did a lot of things, but you know what? I was anxious to get back on the road. At some point, the itch was very strong to just start touring again, and it was just wonderful when we actually started playing. We had a bit of a start and stop, kind of situation because, things like stopped again, and that was sort of a, no, don't do this. But it finally happened, so yeah, it's been really, really good afterwards. But I enjoyed having some time for myself and just kind of pausing for a little bit. It was healthy, I think.
Okay, thank you. So regarding to the latest album, Harder Than It Looks, so it was actually the first self-produced album after you guys got away for one alternative, right? So were there any changes in the production process when you create the album?
I think what was interesting is we decided to kind of like get back together and make a record, because a lot of bands, like send files over the internet and everything. We actually decided to get together and make the record, together in Los Angeles, which was really nice because there was a lot of snow in Montreal, so it was a good compromise. But I think, that's important to us as far as the changes. All of the other guys.
There wasn't much change really. I mean, the process has been kind of the same, we did a bit of it at my house, which was different. We did a bit of it in a little production room. We didn't have like a set time of like 3 months at one big studio, so it was a little more kind of pieced together. But creatively, because we knew we weren't paying a lot of money for a studio every day, we could allow ourselves to be creative and take more time and get the parts right, because we were kind of using, you know, either our friend's studio or my studio, so it wasn't a big deal for time. So that was kind of nice. And but yeah, the process for been kind of the same since the beginning. Write some songs, write the best songs possible, and put them together and get the whole band together and rock it out in the studio.
Yeah, it was cool because Kira's been doing our demos since the second record, pretty much. Like, he always does all the demos, so it was cool to have him take the reins on the album and like kind of produce some songs, you know, like finally take them from the demo to the final result. So that was the first time that we did that, and it was pretty cool to be able to do that and have him be that much more involved. Came out awesome. It sounds really great. We're really proud of it.
Mm-hmm. So about the title of the album, can you tell us a little bit about what's the meaning of this title?
It's a sex joke.
Very big meaning.
Okay.
That we're getting older, and we were desperately trying to hang on to our immaturity, and our record titles have always had some sort of sexual innuendo on them. I don't know why. It started off with No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls, and from there we're like, okay, now still not getting it. So this one, you know, Chuck came up with this title again. But I think the concept, the idea is that it's nice to have a joke title, but that has some serious meaning to it. So Harder Than It Looks can be taken as a, you know, a sexual joke or pun, but it also kind of represents what it's like to be in a band for this long, and what it's like to, you know, people sometimes when you're successful at what you do, whether you're a professional athlete or an artist or a musician, it always, you make it look easy sometimes, you know, like, oh, they made a new record, or they're going on tour, and it looks so much fun. But a lot of it is a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, blood, sweat, and tears that are put behind the song, behind going on tour, behind traveling. So it's just kind of like a double meaning for a funny joke that means, you know, that
it's harder
than it looks.
Yeah.
And that's what you said.
Right. Okay. So it's about your TikTok and Instagram. So you guys posting quite a lot of, you know, many funny videos and reels. So it always makes us really smile and laugh. So how do you come up with those ideas? And do you film by yourself?
We have this girl right here who takes care of our TikTok stuff.
Twist the camera.
Twist the camera, show Ariel.
You don't have
No, Ariel. Come on in this, come on in.
I have my director.
Well,
Go ahead.
well, I was gonna say we've had a huge, big viral phenomenon on TikTok with "I'm Just a Kid," the song, and we were not really on TikTok before that, and then it just got bigger and bigger, and we were like, you know what, like, let's embrace this. This is really where a lot of people discover music right now, and lots of people are even rediscovering bands that maybe they loved before, and now it comes out on their page. And so we just felt we got to be on there, and we got to make it like a big priority for us. We got lucky, something happened out of nowhere, and let's make the most out of it. So we've been having fun, and really, it's really an extension of what we've been doing since we started. We always had these little videos on our website, or whether it was on social media or even before that.
A DVD.
We always show on DVD. We always love to show our fans our personalities and, you know, what we did backstage and all that. So now we kind of continue that, but on a different medium, you know, on TikTok now or on Reels or whatever. And I just think it's just cool to give fans some access to who we are and what we do, and it's so important that we do have somebody on the road that's just focusing on that, and it's because we just feel like we're reaching so many new fans because of it, and it's been really cool.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
And we're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
Especially Pierre. He loves it.
Tell me where to stand and what to say.
Okay.